Have you ever noticed this? A laborer works from sunrise to sunset, sweating all day, yet by the end of the month his pockets are empty. Meanwhile, a businessman who maybe attends 2 or 3 meetings a day keeps upgrading cars, buying property, and never seems short of cash. Is the laborer not hardworking? Does he not pour blood and sweat into his work? Of course he does. So why is he still poor? The answer isn't about effort, it's about the system. Today I'll walk you through the mindset that separates millionaires from the crowd, the Lazy Millionaire Mindset. In this video, you'll learn why hard work alone won't transform your life, how systems open the real door to wealth, and the formula that lets money keep coming in even when you sleep. If you want a life change, listen carefully. This could be your turning point. From childhood, we've been taught a simple formula. Study hard, get good grades, land a steady job, and you'll be set. But reality tells a different story. Countless degree holders still hunt for jobs. Many work 12 to 14-hour days only to struggle paying EMIs. Some worry about money even after retirement. If hard work were everything, the hardest workers would be the richest. But that's often not true. Those who grind the hardest are frequently stuck in scarcity, while those who design and control systems build wealth. Consider a construction company owner who attends a few meetings but earns millions per project, versus the laborer who clocks 12 hours and barely breaks even. Both work, but one is trapped in time for money. The other created a system. History emphasizes the same truth. Ruling families didn't become wealthy because they worked more. They controlled land, tax systems, trade, and people. Farmers and laborers toiled and still stayed poor. That childhood lesson, just work hard and you'll be fine, rarely teaches system design. Only about 5% of people think in systems. The rest remain caught in effort's trap. So yes, hard work keeps you alive, but it rarely makes you rich. So if not hard work, what is the answer? It's systems and scalability. Think about the very richest people on the planet. Do they personally handle every single task 24/7? Number, their time is limited, but their systems are not. For example, big corporations run continuously. Networks, factories, stores. Money flows in every second without the owner manually processing each transaction. That's the difference. Limited human hours versus unlimited systems. A simple teacher example makes this clear. A teacher can teach 30 students live for 1 hour. Their time and income are limited by those 30 students. But if the teacher creates an online course, that same hour of work can reach thousands or millions, selling while they sleep, travel, or relax. Same skill, completely different scale. Here's the economic reality. Most people live by the equation income equals effort times time. That's dangerous because both effort and time are finite. You can't work more than 24 hours in a day. Wealthy people, however, think differently. Income equals systems times scalability plus effort. They focus less on trading hours for money and more on building structures that keep producing returns. Let's talk about leverage, the secret sauce. Leverage means using other people's time, other people's systems, and other people's resources. If you have 24 hours but build a 10-person team, your effective capacity becomes 240 hours. If you also set up automated systems, your work compounds. Henry Ford famously didn't need to know every detail. He built a network of experts and mechanisms so he could press a button and have trusted specialists deliver results. That's the difference between someone stuck doing everything and someone who knows how to delegate and scale. Digital leverage is even more powerful today. One video, one product, one idea can keep earning for years. A creator who invests 1 hour in a high-quality video might earn passive revenue for months or years as it reaches more people. That's why turning effort into systems is the move. Now let's tackle a huge obstacle. Fear. Fear of failure, of ridicule, of losing money. It paralyzes most people. Average people obsess over worst-case outcomes. Wealth builders focus on possibilities. Elon Musk, when asked about risky ventures, framed the question, what's the worst that can happen? If failure brings valuable lessons, the risk looks far smaller. Replace outcome-focused fear with learning-focused courage. Try the fear flip exercise. Write down your worst case, your best case, and how you'd handle the worst case. You'll often find the worst is manageable, and taking action becomes easier. Next, energy and focus. Think of your daily energy as currency. If you start the day with 100 energy units and spend them on tiny distractions, you'll end the day drained with little to show. High performers protect energy for a few high-impact tasks. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates famously name focus as essential. Stop pretending multitasking is skill. Deep work on one thing at a time yields far better results. Also beware of energy vampires, people, habits, and environments that sap your drive. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. Invest in your health, do periodic digital detoxes, and design routines that protect your prime working hours. When you channel energy into 3 to 4 big tasks rather than dozens of small ones, your results multiply. Networking is another pillar. No one builds huge legacies entirely alone. The right contacts accelerate growth. Steve Jobs didn't build Pixar by himself. He had creative partners and collaborators. The wealthy invest heavily in relationships that create long-term, mutual value. Think quality over quantity. Seek people who add real value, and where collaboration can be win-win. Be the one who offers value first. That's how trust and strong networks form. Systems and automation follow next. Aim to replace repetitive manual work with processes and tools. McDonald's grew by standardizing operations so any branch could deliver a predictable product and experience. Today that means automation tools, 24/7 online stores, AI helpers, and established SOPs. Jeff Bezos didn't keep packing every order. He built infrastructure. If you want scale, you must create systems so your business runs without you. Mindset matters too. Scarcity versus abundance. Scarcity thinks the pie is small. Abundance thinks opportunity is everywhere. Attitude shapes what you see. Jim Carrey once wrote a check to himself for $10 million as a mental programming exercise. His belief and visualization helped him seize the right opportunities later. Practice gratitude, daily visualizations, and affirmations to shift your internal programming. True wealth goes beyond money. It's time freedom. The average person sells hours for pay. The wealthy buy time with money and systems. Richard Branson says his business isn't about money, it's about time freedom. The goal is not only to make money, but also to control your schedule. Spend time with family, travel, and pursue new experiments. Practical time strategies. Delegate low-value tasks that cost you little per hour. Spend your time on high-value, high-rate of return activities. Follow the 80-20 rule. 20% of actions will produce 80% of the results. Create deep work blocks, minimize notifications, and let automation handle the rest. Emotional control is vital. Rich people don't make impulsive decisions when markets dip. They see opportunity. They use silence as a negotiation tool. Aren't afraid to say no to distractions, and carefully design their environment to support their goals. They plan exit strategies before they enter ventures so downside risk is minimized. Diversify income. Don't place all your bets on a single paycheck. Healthy portfolios include active income sources for the short term and passive income, rent, dividends, royalties, automated businesses that continue regardless of daily effort. Convert active earnings into assets that generate passive returns. Use the one becomes many approach. Reinvest gains into additional income streams. Failure is not final, it's fuel. Learn to extract data from mistakes, recover quickly, pivot when needed, and keep building momentum through small wins. Avoid putting all eggs in one basket. Build financial immunity via multiple streams and reserves. Cultivate resilience, accept failure, analyze it, and use it to refine strategy. Daily habits separate winners from everyone else. Morning routines, focused work windows, micro habits, delegation, continuous learning, and health-first practices all compound over time. Small, consistent actions, 10 minutes of reading, 1 idea a day, 20 minutes of exercise, add up to transformational change. Concrete 5-step action plan you can start now. Daily learning. Spend 30 minutes every day reading or listening to something useful. Knowledge is an asset. Build a leverage skill. Pick one skill that creates leverage. Digital marketing, basic finance, product creation, sales. Master it. Create a system or asset. Build something that can earn while you're not actively working. Online product, investment portfolio, automated service. Control your lifestyle. Stop showing off. Live simply while you build. Prioritize savings and reinvestment. Protect health and habits. Prioritize sleep, movement, and routines because energy is your true capital. Final reminder, you don't need to work 18 hours a day to become wealthy. With the right thinking, habits, and systems, you can achieve more by working smarter, not longer. Being lazy in the right way, designing systems, delegating, automating, and investing wisely is not a flaw. It's a strategy. Start shifting your thinking today. Build systems, take calculated risks, learn from failure, and let your money and systems work for you. In 5 to 10 years, that new approach could change your life. And that is the truth no one ever told you. The game was never about muscles or hours. It was always about mindset and systems. Because when you stop working in the system and start building your own, everything changes. Your time multiplies, your energy compounds, and your freedom begins. This was Wealth Blessing Headquarters, where we don't just chase success, we engineer it. If this story opened your eyes, don't forget to like, share, and spread this messages, and subscribe my channel for more informative videos, so more dreamers wake up to their real power. Until next time, stay blessed, stay focused, and remember, the system you build today becomes the freedom you live tomorrow.